Okay, beautiful people. Hoping this message is finding you well. Part 5, failure. Let me start with a couple things. I've been saying in this series, I am not after failure. I am not proud of failure. I will never be proud of failure. I do, however, want to be proud of my failure point. The other thing I'm going to tell you is something that if you are in my space, you know I've shared that my mom would say all the time: a kick-ass half is better than a half-ass whole. A kick-ass half is better than a half-ass whole. So here's what I want you to think about without a dictionary or Google. What is your understanding of the difference between a statue and a monument? A statue and a monument. Now, if I name monuments out loud based on a point I'm about to make, I would make a whole lot of people upset. And since you know I'm here for your growth, not your comfort, not really caring about who I make upset with this one, because I just want you to think about this for a second. So, the one that I think we can all see is go to Washington, D.C. and walk the mall. There are all kinds of monuments out there for very big people. Here's my question for you. What do you understand their goal was, and did they accomplish it? What was the goal, and did they accomplish it? So the lowest hanging fruit, the one on the mall I have the most respect for, Brother Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. What was his goal? And did he achieve it? What was his goal, and did he achieve it? One of the last things my understanding he said out loud recorded was, "I might not get there with you." And then he proceeded to get assassinated. But he said the night before, "I might not get there with you." And he has a monument. So it really got me to thinking, what is my goal? And if I do not accomplish the goal, did I fail? Well, being the person in the most vulnerable position that I am comfortable with, I'm going to read an email to you, and out of respect for the people that know about this email, I am not going to tell you exactly who I got it from. If you know, you know, and there are a lot of people who know. So, quick story, land the plane. One day, now about 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago, I had a random voicemail from an executive search firm whose specialty is filling vacancies for college president roles. Random email from a search firm: "Hey Alonzo, your name's been recommended by a select committee who would like for you to submit an application to be the president of XYZ college." I didn't even know the president job was open. So why not? Submitted my information, submitted the application, did my recorded interview, did all that stuff, right? Fast forward, got a note, got an email. "Dear Alonzo, the selection committee members have asked me to convey their personal thanks to you for taking time to complete your application package for the position of president, blah, 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 college. I'm writing to inform you that you were not selected for consideration in the final round of the selection process. All the candidates were outstanding, and we were especially impressed with your credentials and obvious abilities." And then, you know, everything else, good words, but thank you for applying. And I was not selected for the final round to be the president of a college. So did I fail? Well, I'm going to go back to what I said before. What was my goal? And what was my failure point? Well, think about everybody who has a monument. What was their goal, and what was their failure point? What are your goals? What is your failure point? I'm going to recommend you do this because I've been focused on failure for a very long time, and this is my last day thinking about it like this out loud with you. You've only failed, for me in my experience, I've only failed when I set out for a goal and I either quit, or I sell myself short, or I let somebody else talk me out of it, or I accept the limitations of others placed on me. That is the only point at which I failed. I think that people have monuments and statues for very different reasons, and I am struggling to think of someone with a monument that accomplished their goal. All of them, from those 4 presidents on the side of a mountain to everybody on the Washington Mall, they all had a goal, and I'm struggling with convincing myself they accomplished it. But what they did do, which earned them a monument, was think about everything they accomplished on the way to achieving the goal. Once upon a time, I had a goal of being a college president. I do not deny that, which is why I submitted my information, even when I didn't see it coming. I also believe the only reason that search firm called me is because of the body of work in between accomplishing that goal. So here's what I want you to do with this. I want you to tell people, actually tell yourself, I could care less about other people. I want you to tell yourself this. You have a goal that you believe in, and it is very important to you. And if you fail, you want it to be on a monumental scale. On a monumental scale. I do not want you to sell yourself short on your goals. I want you to be after being remembered for your monumental achievements along the way. And if you do that, you will forever be remembered for what you accomplished along the way, whether or not you accomplished the goal. I'm not saying be satisfied when you do not accomplish your goal, but do not see everything you're doing to accomplish the goal as a failure, because you're not. I'm not. You're not. I need you to stop looking at other people and thinking they failed too. So we've been defining failure all along the way. I've appreciated all the feedback that people have been giving me on the videos. I will tell you, this is as much meditation for me as it is a gift to you. So here's how I'll close it. Be proud of your failure point. A kick-ass half is better than a half-ass whole. I want you to kick-ass half every step along the way. And as you're going along, those are all achievements. And that is also your new failure point. Then find another one and accomplish that. And that's your new failure point. And then accept or design another failure point. You keep going until you've done all you can and you can't anymore. Give yourself a break, family. You're not failing. We are not failures. We are not losers. We are not quitters. So with that, I hope this message is finding you all well and safe and healthy and patient and diligent. I hope it is finding you failing on a monumental scale. And of course, I hope it is finding you thinking. Can't wait to see you next time. Stay safe, everybody.